What is it about great TV shows set in paradise hotel resorts? You wait years for one and then two come along at once. This time we're not going to the White Lotus, we're off to the resort.
So, what brings you to Tacumal? Vacation from the kids?
Oh, no kids. That ship has sailed. It's our 10-year anniversary.
Say this, as they will get you everything you need.
Oh, even heroin?
Sorry?
Just joking.
That's a bad joke.
Hello and welcome to Screen OD. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tim. I'm an editor and a journalist who's been writing and talking about TV, movies and the entertainment industry for 15 years now. If you're not new to the channel, you'll already know that, but welcome back. It's great to have you on board. Please do encourage those who are new to subscribe to the channel for all the best content direct to their feed. And of course, do hit that like button if you like what you see, because then more people get to see this content across the internet. Today we are talking about The Resort, which is a show that is apparently set in paradise. Now you will immediately see some parallels with the show that I mentioned at the top of the video, The White Lotus. This is a program that is set in a luxury resort. This is a program that has couples involved and relationships, and this is also a program that has some deeper, darker secrets that start to emerge. So should we find out a little bit more about The Resort?
I'm starting to forget who I am.
No work, no stress, no regrets. Why don't we just see where this leads us?
Okay, so before we talk about the plot of the show, you've got some pretty serious TV pedigree behind this one. You've got Andy Ciara as the creator of the show, who many of you who know about comedy will know was behind Palm Springs, which is a show that was also set in a hotel. So, you know, there's some continuity there. You've also got Sam Esmail as an exec producer behind this one, who was involved in the excellent Mr. Robot. So there's some great pedigree there behind the camera. In front of the camera, you have star Cristin Milioto, who you will know from How I Met Your Mother, and then of course, you've got William Jackson Harper, who is probably most famous to a comedy audience in the modern era as playing a character in The Good Place. So you've got some fantastic behind the camera and in front of camera people involved in this story. But what is the story? We're introduced to Emma and Noah. They are on a holiday to celebrate their 10-year anniversary. They've gone to a luxury resort in Mexico. Now, their marriage, it seems, has kind of sort of run out of steam over the 10 years. There is a kind of underlying kind of mundane resentment between them on various different things. We see little comments, little things annoy them about each other, and there isn't a great deal of spark in their marriage anymore. There aren't huge flashpoints. This isn't about a massive bust up, but everything that we see in their marriage at the beginning of this show shows that, you know, things aren't going particularly well. Now, the real story starts to develop quite quickly when Emma has a quad biking accident. She's on an excursion at the resort. She falls off and she sustains a head injury. When she does so, she also finds an old mobile phone. Now, this is the key to what happens next. The phone, it turned out, belonged to a young man called Sam, who's played by the excellent Skylar Gisondo, who many of you may know from The Righteous Gemstones. Now, Sam came to the island in 2007 with his girlfriend and with his parents, and he went missing along with a fellow guest in 2007. And after that, there was a hurricane that destroyed the resort that was next to the one that they're currently staying in. So Emma has a mystery to solve. What happened to Sam and to the other guest? And Noah gets involved in this sleuthing. Is this something that will bring them together as a couple, which will take the stagnation out of their relationship and will draw them forward into something that they have very much in common? That's what we start to see. A sleuthing relationship between two people, fueled heavily by cocktails and drinking, and increasingly starting to see that maybe the head injury of Emma's is affecting her, or is it something else? There's a lot that starts going on very quickly and a lot of mysteries that need to be unfolded. We also see flashbacks to 2007, and we start to see the story of Sam and Violet, who is the other guest, start to unfold. This is a really intriguing show which has got a kind of dark element to it and undertones that you kind of can't quite work out where it's going. And I don't want to tell you too much about where it does go, because I think part of this show is about finding out what the mystery is and how that is going to unfold. There will definitely be comparisons to HBO's The White Lotus, which is a brilliant show. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it. This, however, focuses less on the kind of wealthy guests and the relationships between each other, and much more on the relationship between these these two people and the flashbacks to the relationships between the people in 2007.
This phone belonged to a kid who went missing down here 15 years ago. It belonged to Sam Wofford. Sam and his mom and his dad and his girlfriend arrived at this resort on Christmas night. But then the next morning, he's gone.
Well, there will definitely be a comparison to The White Lotus with this show because of the backdrop of the luxury resort. That won't go away, and there's definitely that kind of satirical element underlying it as well. However, it also makes me feel a little bit like another show that's been quite popular recently, Only Murders in the Building, which stars Steve Martin, Martin Short and Selena Gomez and is all about amateur sleuthing, and that kind of have-a-go detective element is definitely here too. It's kind of a mixture of lots of different genres. It's got some comedy, it's got some drama, it's got some kind of thriller detective elements to it as well. There's definitely something in this for fans of all of those genres, and it's a really slick production too. It makes you want to find out what's happened, and it makes you want to keep watching.
You ever feel like something from the past is missing from your future?
I'm gonna get some answers.
Hey, come back here!
But what if there aren't any answers?
Yeah, if dramedy's your thing, or comedy dramas, or whatever we are meant to call them these days, this is a show that I would definitely recommend you go and check out. If you're in the UK, you can watch it on Peacock, which is available through Sky, and if you're streaming direct, you can get it on Now as well. And obviously Peacock, you can get that in the US. So do go and enjoy the show, because I think it's one that you're going to like. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and of course, if you enjoy what we do, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, go check out all the other Screen OD videos. We'll see you again very soon.